Ugh. There we go. All right. That gain is like wicked loud. Hold on, give me a second. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of VT Network with just DJ and Grave Robber. So this could go one of two ways.
There we
Could
go.
be an absolute shit show, or it could not. But it's too soon to tell. Stick around and find out here on VT Network. So let's start with the wrap up. DJ, what have you been doing, watching, and consuming for the past 2 weeks?
Ugh. Pretty much just existing. Yeah, for the most part. Been working on the third audio drama, Resident Pony, which will be released even this upcoming Friday or the Monday after.
Nice.
And just dealing with other crap, but it's just crap. Hopefully I can get watch that. Hopefully I can watch that new Sonic 2 movie. Hopefully on Monday. I mean, they're finally giving Knuckles his just due for after decades.
At least I don't know. At least they listened to the internet when it came to modeling the Sonic characters.
Yeah, true. Everyone seems to fit. So it's always funny to me how the Western can actually get it more tell the more compelling narrative as compared to Japan, where Sonic originated from. Sonic Sat AM, where everything is just so well done, even so much so that the original Archie's comics, the original run, continued on with that story, where Sega just throws whatever at the wall to see what sticks, and it's like, what the heck are you even trying to do? And then now you have the movies, which are epic, and once again Western minds have to pretty much tell Sega, yo, this is how you tell point A, point B to point C.
Well, I mean, it was a pretty basic storyline in the games anyway. It's like, oh, Robotnik's capturing all these fluffy things and trapping them in robots. Free them. Also fight Robotnik.
It's true. In the original Genesis games, I always wonder, why do you want to even take over the world? There's nothing there besides just a bunch of little critters and Sonic and later Tails. It's there's no more people, any more anthropomorphic characters or nothing. It was just I have this death egg and I'm gonna take out this rabbit.
Woo! And all these little birds.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I totally need to do this, even though a hunting rifle could have been just as effective.
Any new games, anything like that you've been playing?
Oh yeah, I've been playing that Tiny Tina's Wonderland game that came out.
How's that going?
No, pretty good. Better than 3. I can definitely say that. So it's kind of like I guess a sidequel, because it takes place before 3, because Tina's a little girl again.
So it's like a paralleloquil.
I guess, yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah, Pelawella midquel type of deal. It's weird.
Side quest.
I
said, oh, it's a side quest. It's just a long side quest.
Like a distraction. Yeah, it doesn't have anything really to do with the storylines or anything like that.
Is it at least quality, or does it feel like money grab?
See, that's the thing. It's it definitely feels like a money grab, because 2K implemented that stupid oh, you want this for the Series SX? Oh, $10 extra. And I'm like, oh my god. So at least on some level, yeah, it is a bit of a money grab.
Mike Smith says, is there canon about Sonic? I'm sure there is. I don't know it.
It's okay. Yeah, if we're gonna go with the Japanese, Sega's, I initially say Japanese, Sega's canon, there is a canon, but it's so loose and to the point where it's like virtually non-existent. Like all of a sudden, like Sonic is running through the forest, like saving critters. In another game, he's freaking macking on Final Fantasy reject characters.
Oh, like Sonic 3D.
Oh yeah, and Sonic
That one was
06.
just yep. And then Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I
just
think
an
that was
old
just
school
a
matching game. Like
yeah, yeah, that was just a side game. That was just for yucks, basically.
honestly, I had a lot of fun on the Mean Bean Machine though. That was a
It
good
was
one.
pretty fun. I like the Sonic Spinball myself.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
you know. Oh
Oh.
man. But yeah, there is a canon, but it's like there's honestly no real point. There's like none. Like, they tried when like Sonic Adventure came out. That
Actually, I
series
think
like
I have that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Gun and like these organizations that other humans are in this area. They tried that, but I think they pretty much scrapped that because it seemed like it's gonna have like a more modern take, and then all of a sudden, 06 comes around. Now we're like in a Final Fantasy type of deal.
Yeah.
And now I guess Sonic is like roaming the land and frontiers. I guess kind of like a Sonic meets Breath of the Wild type of deal. It's like I say, it's so weird. It's so frustrating because there's no point of trying to even bother trying to come up with the canon. That's why I just stick when it comes to canon, just stick to Sonic Sat AM and the comics because they're the only ones that it's the only aspect of the Sonic that actually has a coherent story and very good. Like really, it doesn't get enough praise. Sonic X, well, it's in that Sonic Adventure timeline. So I mean, it's all right. It's the closest thing they ever had to a coherent story, anyway.
Hmm.
Oh well, maybe one day they'll get it.
Maybe, or maybe they won't. People just buy it because it's the Blue Hedgehog, and they know that people will buy it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. After Sonic and what, like the Black Knight or the that Wii Sonic game where Sonic is like in that medieval fantasy world, the Ten Rings or the Black Knight or some crap like that.
Yeah, I don't know which one that is.
Yeah. It's
There's so
weird.
many weird ones out there. I had this one on Xbox that was like all you did was like run from behind Sonic, but you were like running through like spaceships and shit. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure it exists because, like I said, they throw everything when it comes to Sonic. But I'm not quite sure about that one. Ah, NBA King. Yeah, you made it.
NBA King. Nice. Well, what else, DJ? What else you been into?
That's pretty much it. Oh, I discovered text-based text-based choose your own adventure novels, like digital versions. I didn't even know those existed. I remember like the old school book ones. And I discovered that. I was like, holy crap, this is a thing again? Or maybe it never left. I don't know. But I just discovered that. I'm playing this game called Zombie Exodus. Safe Haven, which is the sequel to Zombie Exodus. And pretty solid, actually pretty good. You make choices, you like decide what your character looks like and whatever. It's like, and you have to survive this zombie apocalypse. It's actually pretty good. No, not all Sonic games are side scrolling. Other times are just like 3D, like Mario 64, but like more fast
Yeah.
pace.
Sonic 3D was like a top-down thing because they were trying to
Mhm.
figure out like how to make a 3D feel for the Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Although I never played that one actually on the Genesis, I always played it on the Nomad.
Oh yeah. Oh, I used to have that, the Sega Nomad, like the portable Genesis.
Yeah.
But damn, that thing ate batteries like it was no tomorrow.
8 double A's and they'd last you about an hour.
Seriously. Oh my gosh. I even
I
tried
mean,
to hook up my 32X to that thing.
I had a Game Gear too, which was like Sega's version of a Game Boy. That thing was actually pretty dope.
Actually, Game Gear was superior, truth be told.
Because it
Like,
had backlighting, it was a full color screen. Like
mhm.
it was
It was just slightly bigger, but I'm freaking sorry, dude. I mean, the Game Boy, I had a Game Boy too, and it had its advantages, but if I had to choose, I always chose between a portable system. I always chose the Game Gear, and it's a shame. I mean, it did well for a while, but I don't know. After Nintendo went color, not even backlight, just color. So all of a sudden, oh, the Game Gear, what's that?
Yeah, right. Well, for 2 weeks I've been doing not much of anything. Um, I hyperfixated recently on WWE though.
Really?
Yeah, it's entertaining as hell. Um,
You mean? Oh, you mean? Oh, you mean they're trying to actually get back to being good again?
well, I don't know about getting back to it because I've been watching like the old 80s WrestleManias
Oh,
and
okay.
like the late 90s like SummerSlams and some of the mid 90s like ECW matches. It's absolutely insane. It was the ECW really is to me the most entertaining because it is absolute chaos from the beginning to the end. Nothing in between.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Like ECW was entertaining, although I have a love hate relationship to that. Mostly, at the time, no, it was great, fantastic. It was in your face, da, 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 da. But in the long run, I think it did hurt professional wrestling. Because back in the '80s, like you have Shawn Michaels hitting Mario Jannetty with which we obviously know is fake glass. Now we know,
Right. Yeah.
but back
And then
then, it's like, oh my
ECW is like, in our next match, a barbed wire match. And there's no fucking ropes. It's just barbed wire everywhere. I'm like, what?
Swanton off a skyscraper. He's fine, folks. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it killed the immersion, and it was so hard to convince people. Like, it's like, dude, this guy's really hurt. Oh yeah, sure he is.
Yeah.
We get you
And
now. It's like,
yeah. And then
but
on
his leg is
ECW, it's like something happens, and then all of the crowd just starts chucking metal chairs into the ring. Nobody's stopping them. Like, oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah, exactly. It was nuts at the time. It was a freaking blast. But truth be told, yeah, no. But ECW could not have lasted in the long run. It's like they're too niche.
Yeah. The
You know,
ECW is extremely violent.
oh my gosh, it was crazy, but it was a great time though. It was a great time.
Then I started playing an old game that I had on my Xbox, WWE 2K16.
Hmm.
So I created a character for Deadman, and then I created a character for DJ
Hmm.
so that the brothers could fight. So Deadman's name is the professional Mike Austin. And your name, sir, is Big Papa Pump Jesse Payne. Now, Deadman reigns undefeated in CPU versus CPU battles. He literally beats Satan. I also created a character called Literally Satan and another character called Jesus of Nazareth. Satan beat Jesus. Deadman beat Satan. When you two fought, that fight lasted forever. Deadman didn't win, but Deadman didn't lose. The match ended because you carried him up to the top turnbuckle and slammed him so hard in the center of the canvas you broke the ring. They had to end the match.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. You know what? That reminds me. I used to run a Federation campaign using the at the time the SmackDown series as
Yeah.
the base to the side, and funny you should mention that because like Deadman and my sister, like they do not like each other in real life, and they were part of this federation, and my sister had this faction dedicated to destroying Deadman. Deadman. Like that's how much she hated. Like Randy Orton was her husband, and like it was
Just
so
all the
dumb.
people he hates.
Yeah, like everything he hates. Like my sister even created this character like 10 across the board, maximum like maximum stats. She called him Killer. For the sole purpose of destroying Deadman once and for all.
It's like that's how it is when you create Deadman in a game. I had to literally build a tank character to defeat Deadman.
Yeah, and the thing is, And Deadman's characters beat the shit out of Killer, and my sister was like, "What the fuck? Why won't this guy just die?"
Oh.
And he called us right when the matches ended, and he's listening to me laughing. I'm trying to explain what happened, and my sister's like raging. He's like, she's throwing things. It's like, I can't believe this. Oh
Oh.
man, good times, good times.
But there is that. And then I had this crazy idea about like becoming an actual wrestler,
Hmm.
and like my name would just be three H's. It'd be like Triple H, but they're all lowercase h's because I'm short. I'm pretty sure, aside from like Rey Mysterio and those four Japanese guys, a 5'8" and a quarter little brown boy wrestler is considered short in the WWE. So
Oh man, it's like what, so like homeboy house hoagies or some.
why not? Right? But all lowercase h's,
Yeah.
and instead of it's time to play the game, it's time to play the tutorial.
Not as much as I could do right now.
It's time to play the mini game. Like, yeah, I don't know. It was just a spitball that's dumb idea, but it was entertaining.
Oh yeah, I mean, shoot, go nuts. That probably would went over really very well in ECW in his heyday.
Right?
I mean, heck,
Yeah.
look at the Blue World Order. Oh my god.
Oh god. But yeah, like I don't know, you got to kind of switch. You can't just I found out with the wrestling thing, you can't just watch one show.
Hmm.
Like the best way to get it is to just watch all of them, honestly. Like cuz ECW even when they moved into the late 90s was still pretty good, but you could tell it was more corporate. Um
Hmm.
and then you had your Raw and your regular WW without the F or the E at the end of it and stuff like that, and
Hmm.
SmackDown. And like the dramas that appear off stage is really fun. Like when oh fuck, what's his name destroyed the hearse while the Undertaker was in it. And Mick Foley was mad because he has to pay for it because he rented the hearse. Like, and then you've got like all the cool ass characters from the classics, like Macho Man Randy Savage going out there in his like the Slim Jim Challenge match where his whole shit was like red and yellow with this fucking snap into the Slim Jim shit. Yo, dude, like the energy of just the characters is fun as hell.
You
And
know, it's true. Like, and I think that's what WWE is actually missing these days, like the energy.
yeah,
Because like
now it's just
everyone,
look at me, I'm pretty. Okay.
yeah, it's like, I'm Justin uh, Smith, and I'm gonna get you.
Oh, and I
I'm
have a
like,
really cool like hip hop theme song. Yeah.
and I'm like looking at back at the old days. It's like back then, even like mid card, low card, they were characters. Like you had like people like the Repo Man used to be
Yes, I was
Demolition
gonna say
Man.
the Repo Man, dude.
He would
Like
he would stalk to the ring and
constantly like sneaking around.
oh my
And then you
gosh,
had
like,
that what was this guy, the IRS guy, come out there with the tie and the suspenders and everything. Like they were all characters.
exactly, and that's what WWE
The,
is missing.
the
Like
big
nowadays,
boss man, like
oh yeah, like one he's a bad cop, now he's a regular cop.
mhm.
Oh, dude, like one of my favorite matches is the Big Boss Man versus the Mountie and freaking that freaking SummerSlam, the spend the night in jail match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was great. Like like the aftermath is like freaking comedy gold. I think it was SummerSlam 91 or 92. I
Okay.
know it was a SummerSlam. I know that one's for sure. But yeah, it was great. Like the Mountie, like he's like, I'm out of here. You can't fingerprint me, and like he's in jail. Like all of like this gay guy immediately walks up to him, doesn't even size him up, and he's like, "Hi," and he's like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Don't you just love the way that metal presses against your body?"
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah. Dude,
god!
I was on Peacock, right?
Hmm.
Because I have Comcast, so you get a free subscription to that. And I was looking at the categories and it was like TV shows, news, movies, and then it was like live TV, and then it was WWE. WWE has its own category. So yeah, that's the thing, man. I'm gonna watch all of it event at some point. I'm probably gonna stop after like 2007 because that's when they changed it to oh, let's keep it a PG content rating.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Who was your favorite WWF character? Oh, holy crap! It honestly, it would depend on what time, like what year I watched. Like, if we're talking late '80s, I guess it's a tie between Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. I mean, I was a little kid at the time, so you know, I had it. If we're talking like uh one of my constant main favorite characters is Macho Man Randy Savage. Like that guy was just like freaking awesome. It's like I was just watching like my favorite interview of him of all time was the Cream. It's like that's right, yeah, because you see, we have 29 other going into that Royal Rumble, but I'm gonna emerge victorious because I am the Cream. I mean, oh, and he speaks like that in real life. It's like go on YouTube and find the video of Macho Man dissing Hulk Hogan. Like he's like in his house, he's doing an interview, and he talks and moves just like that. It's like oh, Hulk Hogan, it's like he's not really a man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I help out with charity, I give money to charity, helping out the kids, it's for the kids, you know what I mean, man? Oh yeah, Randy, like he's a constant. Like I don't even put him in my top whatever because Randy's like as a permanent place in my pedestal. Like no, like I will never put him like on a top 5 because he's always like the constant for me. I love him. Underrated.
He's the host of the top 5 announcement.
Yeah, okay, there you go. He's all that.
It's beefy, it's spicy, snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Right?
Fucking love that shit, dude.
but if I had to put someone on a pedestal during the late years, like around early 90s, like I guess that'd be Jake Roberts, because even as a kid, his interviews really stick with you. Like wow, like as an adult, like holy crap. But like as a kid, I kind of get I kind of like maybe question like the morality of good and evil. Like one of his lines, which is true today, he says, evil often wins, but it seldom conquers. He had like little bits like that, and it was just like so freaking great. And he was like saying, oh, you warned me a lot. Warn me. My mother used to warn me. But I found out that the things that she would warn me about often turn out to be the most fun. Yeah, and stuff like that. Like Jake Roberts, I love how he moved in the ring. Like I'm sorry, like I like Randy Orton, but and the snake, of course. Oh, when he was a bad guy, he had that cobra. Oh, beautiful. I love the feud between him and Macho Man when the snake chewed on his arm. It was. I didn't know who to root for, to tell the honest truth. Between those two during that feud, it was nuts. I freaking loved it. But if we're talking like mid 90s, we're talking Bret Hart. Like the no nonsense guys. Like I'm gonna get things done. I mean, I might not be the biggest guy, but but you will know who I am. And I will beat you.
Sorry, I'm trying to find like some news articles, but everything is like political. It's all about Ukraine. Might be a short show today, guys.
Ricky Steamboat, yes. Shawn Michaels before Shawn Michaels, to tell you the truth. And Ricky Steamboat does not get enough credit. Like literally one of the few wrestlers who went throughout his whole career as a face. People don't understand how rare that is to actually be constant. I mean, even Hulk Hogan had to turn heel, to pretty much be the resurgence of his character and professional wrestling. If he didn't turn heel, we wouldn't have the NWO. McMahon wouldn't have been forced to change into the Attitude Era. And
dude, Attitude Era Undertaker's outfit was so badass.
A little tidbit though, like Undertaker hated being the Ministry character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hated because he is a Catholic, and it was like, oh my god, he's talking about like like the higher power and like in darkness, I'm gonna sacrifice your soul and all that stuff. Like,
Did you know, fun fact before we even get started, The Undertaker hates cucumbers. Like, to the point where he was at a restaurant one time and he was served a glass of water that had cucumbers in it, and he
Mhm.
threw up all over his plate.
Dang. So it's not just hate. He has a gag. He had a gag on it. Huh?
Yeah, so apparently, like, a bunch of wrestlers would go back in the locker room and put cucumbers, like, in his hat and his boots and shit.
Oh crap.
And that's what's really fun too, I found on YouTube, is, like, people like, other wrestlers trying to get fucking Taker to break character.
Mhm.
It's like the goal of everyone.
Yeah, it's true. And he's notorious in holding his character. He's like
Yeah.
he becomes the Undertaker when it's go time. It's actually nuts. I think like only like a couple of people actually managed to break it like slightly, but
You
oh
get
yeah,
that, like, millisecond little corner smile out of him when he
yeah,
puts his
exactly.
hair
I
down.
think The Rock was one of them. Let's see, Danny. Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, his whole family, like at least his parents, except for his sister, perhaps, but like for the majority of his family. Oh, and his dad, do great. Have you seen the Jake Roberts behind the ring, the Shadow of Grizzly Smith?
I have not.
Watch that. It brings a whole new perspective to Jake Roberts. It is messed up as hell. His dad was a freaking pedophile. And a legal one. Like Jake's birth mother, she was like 13 or 14 years old when she conceived Jake. It's a
Wow.
messed up story, but I recommend any wrestling fan to watch this. Like, to watch that episode of Dark Side of the Ring. It's nuts. It's like damn. It's like, dang, and like no wonder Jake is so messed up. Like, seriously, I'm surprised he's still alive. If I went through half the crap Jake did, yeah, I'd be a raging alcoholic druggie too. And that'd be on my good days.
Hey, I logged into the email. I got all the topics.
Yeah, the latest one that's talking about the family is Dark Side of the Ring in the Shadow of Grizzly Smith. That's the episode. Because like I said, like anyone who's watched any other documentaries, you know what? They're good, but this is honestly the documentary to watch. It talks about like Jake's father and his family and how they like and his dad, who was basically he got away with everything because like in pro wrestling in the South, dude, you were basically like a king. You could pretty much get away with a lot of stuff. And his dad, he took full advantage of it. He was manipulative, and the thing is, he never got away with it. Sorry, not never. I'm sorry. He never got caught. He never got caught. He got away with it like Louis Scott clean. He went to his grave literally like I did it. Like, as a matter of fact, he divorced Jake's like birth mother when she was 17. Just so we could find, I guess, a newer, younger model. And like I think it's like one of his sisters comes into that. It's messed up. It's messed up. So like for people who are listening to this, like you see those videos of Jake Roberts like being all drunk and doing crappy things. Like, yo, trust me, watch that and it'll make complete sense. Cause yeah, I defy anybody who could go through that and not be messed up in some form or another. His sister is actually doing pretty well, but she had her dark period too. I mean, one of his sisters, like, another sister died, and he has another younger brother, or was it two brothers who still lives, or something like that? Yeah,
the boy who lives. All right. Well, all that being said,
yeah. Sorry, I mean, I get passionate about pro wrestling. I love.
No, I get it, dude. I kind of knew it was going to be a thing when I started talking about it in the beginning. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. All right, let's start. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of VT Network. I'm your host, Grave Robber. With me, as always, not my brother, but one of my friends' acquaintances' brothers, DJ. Today's episode is brought to you by Dr. Kruger's Magical Sleeping Serum. Dreams so good they are to die for. Use code 12 for 12% off. I want to try that.
Hey, and for those of you watching, look, don't judge us. It's a sponsor. We're not exactly like the Ryan of Dimes here.
I mean, we don't have their products stacked behind us on shelves, so
Yeah, it's like, that's for call the secret number and we can talk turkey. You know what I'm
it's the Boneyard. It's two brothers. Ah, I know who the Boneyard is.
saying? Yeah.
I see you. Why you whispering, fam?
Yes, you are correct, Daddy. Yeah, Sam Hudson was his other brother, indeed. I think that's the one who actually had the dad worship. We're talking about Jake Roberts, in case you're all wondering. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Jake Roberts' other brother. I think he was one who was he hero worshipped their dad because basically he's the only one of that family that the dad didn't like abused. Surprisingly enough, I guess he got too old, and I guess he was like, maybe I need to stop. Too little, too late now, pal.
All right. Do we start with video games or movies? I've only been a producer of the show for almost 3 years, and I don't really understand the format yet.
Yeah, we usually start with video games.
Okay. Oh, let's see what we got from the email. Movies, Xbox Series X shortage may finally be over. That's actually some news we want to hear about.
Yeah, freaking trust. Screw these scalpers. Let them sell their merchandise with lost money.
All right, so let's see what we got here. How does this work exactly? Add to stream. Yeah, this is my first time behind the control panel.
Hey, it's cool. Deadman's
Oh,
worthless.
Right. I think Deadman is being technologically bottlenecked. All right, so published 4 days ago, the Xbox Series X stock shortage may finally be over. All right, so you may have noticed Xbox Series X stock has been available at online retailers in recent weeks, despite the ongoing global semiconductor shortage. But why is that the case? I don't know. Are you going to tell us?
Yeah, are you?
With restocks happening far more frequently than we've been used to since Microsoft flagship console launched November 10th, 2020. It's also Marine Corps birthday. And with competitors like the PS5 still proving incredibly hard to find, many have speculated as to why the Xbox Series X consoles are suddenly easier to find. According to Nick Baker of Xbox Era, the answer is pretty simple. It's basically to do with money. Right, so you're telling me Xbox is broke? Like the new console is like $700. How are they broke?
If I had to guess, maybe it's like in the way of like new Coke. Like, it's like, oh, do you really settle for the Series S? Because the Series S eventually, that was easy enough to make that normal. But Series S, you get this. It's like, no, we want the real stuff. We'll just play a Series S for now. Someone Series X comes in, it's like, oh, finally, well, just give us our money. We'll take it. We don't care. Delayed gratification.
Yep. Speaking on the Xbox Era podcast, _Nick said Microsoft made a significant investment back in April of last year to prioritize chip production where Xbox Series X consoles were being produced. Almost a year to the day, the 5th of April, I got a DM saying Microsoft's going to have a lot of consoles available this fall. They're going to have a lot. And they did in the end. Didn't they? Why is that? Microsoft paid for chip priority. Effectively, Microsoft paid for chip priority at the factories, which is why we saw and are still seeing so much more Xbox stock now, Baker said. All right. So basically, he goes on to say, yeah, we shouldn't be surprised that all of a sudden we're getting more Xboxes because they're getting more chips. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, indeed. Although,
so we're getting Xbox Series X's, but we can't get like, I don't know, a new Nissan Altima because all the chips are going to the Xbox.
Oh yeah, that's more important, gaming, screw transportation.
I mean, the way fuel prices are going, I'd rather have an Xbox.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, to the point where I'm not be surprised. Like electric cars probably make a resurgence. I mean, yeah, they're more expensive. But at the same time, it's like with gas prices literally going up even as we're speaking. It's like doesn't matter. It's like, well, one guy literally the other day saying, "It's like, Yeah, that hybrid's looking pretty good right now, isn't it? I'm like, man, fuck off.
Man, that's the thing I've been wondering. People are like, oh my god, gas prices are getting so insane. 4.15 a gallon. I'm just gonna get a Tesla. You can't afford gas. 60 cents a gallon higher than it was, but you can go buy a $50,000 electric car. This doesn't make sense.
No, it
Let me see your
doesn't.
tax returns. I think you're about to be audited. All right. Let's see, Deej. What did you send us next? I'm still trying to figure out the buttons. See, Deadman does this. He has 2 monitors. For me, I'm using 1 laptop.
Yeah,
So it's a little bit clunky.
well, yeah, you're practical. Deadman has to have that fancy shit.
Oh man, once I get to like my more permanent location and start setting up my actual like studio area,
Mm-hmm.
Deadman setup ain't gonna have shit on mine.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Deadman.
I already have my eyes on a monitor that I want to get. It's that Samsung that's like 42 inches wide and basically can be cut into 3 monitors, but it's one single panoramic monitor. That's what
Oh
I want.
yeah. I
I'm
saw
gonna
that one.
wall.
Yeah, I saw them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wall mount that shit. All right, ex PlayStation Chiefs SPAC is looking to buy a game company.
Oh, we didn't know that, huh?
Yeah, right. Former U.S. PlayStation chief Jack. Okay, I'm just gonna turn my phone off now.
Yeah, I always keep my phone off when I do that thing.
Former U.S. PlayStation chief Jack Tretton has his eyes on purchasing a game company that goes for $1 billion to $2 billion, he tells Axios. Driving the news, Tretton is the CEO of Power Up Acquisition, a special purpose acquisition company. That's what SPAC stands for. Thanks, guys. Chaired by former Vivendi Games boss Bruce Hack. Sounds like a Tekken character. That raised more than 250 million in February.
It's kind of messed up.
What, that it sounds like a Tekken character?
Yeah, I'm like, jeez.
It does, though.
I mean, you're
This is
not
probably
wrong.
why Deadman doesn't have me read the articles often, because I have a lot of sidebar comments. Power Up had initially planned an 18-month time frame to make a purchase, but has shortened that by 3 months. Okay, so it's 15 months. The fact that we are willing to go to 15 months and sweeten the pot for investors, I think, was an indication that we felt very confident that there were a number of tremendous targets out there that we could land. Oh my God, this dude has like that toxic alpha male energy. Tretton is partial to purchasing a publisher or traditional developer, given his own background, but notes his partners in the company have their own favorite areas. Power Up president Gabriel Schilliner, who Tretton credits with cooking up the SPAC, for example, has more experience with blockchain and crypto. What they're not targeting, I don't know. The bold shit kind of fucks me up because, like, okay, this one's bold, this one's not, this one's bold, these are not. I don't know. We're not looking for a company that's in disarray. Oh, okay. That's on the way out of business and is a reclamation project. So they're not gonna buy Ubisoft.
Although I think they will still try.
I mean, it's a recognized name, but then again, it's definitely a reclamation project.
True, but they need it right now. Like I said, Microsoft's big moves. They got to try and match them. I mean, it was clear for them doing like the whole PlayStation Plus, free games PlayStation Plus, and Microsoft had to match that because with games for gold. So now Microsoft's making the big moves. Now Sony they know that they have to follow suit somehow. Bungie's a decent start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emphasis, I say that loosely, but it's a start.
I mean, they're making an attempt.
Yeah, but they need bigger ones, and Ubisoft would be pretty good. EA would be like the feather in the cap. Like that's the Activision right there. EA.
Yeah, for sure. But Ubisoft's affordable right now.
Exactly. That's why you need to go after them. Like, or nothing else. Like, get their properties, and like, fuck off, Ubisoft.
Hell yeah! I really think we should all come together and VT Network just buy Ubisoft.
Oh man.
And then it could be Ubisoft presented by VT Network. And then when they make another like updated graphics version of Skyrim, we get a check as VT Network for a chunk of the game sales.
Or at least Assassin's Creed. Honestly, the only thing that would make me believe is like, okay, you see this past bullshit? Yeah, we're scrapping all of that. Modern. Now.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even have it in the stream. It's not like it makes a difference. There we go.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a pain because like I can't scroll it on this window. I have to go to the other window to scroll it. Okay, so the gaming sector has been rife with mergers and acquisitions over the past year, supercharging in early 2022. Aren't we still in early 2022? Like we're still like 33% of the way into the year. That's kind of early. I don't know.
We're pretty much there until the end of April.
Okay.
End of this month, basically.
Yeah, with Take-Two and Microsoft's multi-billion-dollar bids for Zynga and Activision Blizzard, respectively, SPCs haven't scored a big pickup in gaming yet, though Trenton's group and one involving former Nintendo of America president Reggie Fils-Aime are now in the mix. Okay, so he has a special relationship, with PlayStation. Well, I mean, he's the former dude. Let's see. Okay, let's just skip down. Oh, this is something fun from a former Sony top dog. You don't want workers that acquired the company to be demotivated going into the merger because the senior management has cashed out and they all went and bought Ferraris, he said. Weren't we having that issue with Sony?
I think we was.
So what's next? Trenton, age 60. Why does that matter? Says SPAC could lead to another. It's quite natural that we would potentially do it again and help another company, he says. He's not planning retirement. If there's a day I wake up and say, I don't know what's going on in the video game industry and none of it interests me, that would be the day I'd say I need to find other hobbies. Well, at least there's that. Once you don't want to lead anymore, stop. If you don't want to be involved, don't.
Yeah, after it just becomes just a job for the money, that's when it's like, okay, yeah, no. I mean, unless you're really desperate for the money, you have like huge debts or something. No, it's not. No, it's not worth it.
Yeah, no, he seems like he's probably pretty well off.
Yeah, like
he's offering billions of dollars.
Stupid too. I just retire. It's like he's freaking 60. It's like, what the hell is he gonna do? I mean, like, how much longer is he gonna have this thing?
Yeah. Who knows, man? I don't know. Like, that's the thing too. So when you retire, you can dip into Social Security and you get paid a certain amount every month based on the amount you've made while you were paying taxes. How does that work for like multimillionaires?
No, tax cut all around.
Yeah. So it's like, do they get paid less because, well, you've made more money and should have saved some of it? Or do they get paid more because you made more money, so now you get more money?
Exactly. It's like it's just one of those things. It's like,
you should take up knitting, Danny says. Honestly, I've wanted to take up knitting. I don't know. I want to learn how to knit. And then I can like knit an Afghan. Yes. And then I can like knit really cool patterns and then lay them out on the back of my couches and shit.
Just something to do, like Sylvester Stallone in Demolition Man, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Or like, here's another cool idea: learn how to knit, and then get like 3/16 steel wire, knit that together to the shape that I want, and then TIG weld the little joints together, and then I could have like custom made like steel like blankets and screens and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know what I would use them for, but they would be a thing that I could make.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
No, just to say you did it.
Things out of steel. Yeah, I was like, look, I did this. What is it? It is a trench coat made of steel cables. Why? I don't know, but it's heavy and very uncomfortable, and it pinches your skin constantly. But I have it. Do you?
Right? Do you? Oh my gosh. Mm, mm.
Uh, Mike Smith says someday Grave will find a nice man to settle down with. Hey, it is what it is. At this point, you just whatever happens.
Yeah, that's all you can really do.
Because apparently I am attracted to toxic Latina females. So on to the next one. This time I'll actually add it to the stream. There we go. Yeah, running this whole thing off of one monitor is kind of annoying though. Headline:
Yeah.
PlayStation implements new PS5 policy to combat scalpers. All right. Let's see if it's actually going to make any sense and do anything.
We'll see.
The PlayStation 5 officially launched in November of 2020, but the system had been extremely difficult to locate at retail price. There have been two major contributing factors: the global semiconductor shortage and resellers. The latter problem has remained unfortunately common in North America, Europe, and Japan, according to Yahoo Japan. PlayStation has come up with a method to slow things in that country, implementing the use of a sticker that is applied to the PS5 box. When someone buys the system, the retailer peels the sticker, leaving behind a seal marking the product opened. Stickers. That's their plan.
Oh man.
That's how they're going to stop scalpers.
That's high-tech security right there.
Stickers. Sony, what the fuck? Apparently, attempting to remove the sold seal can damage the box the system comes inside. The idea is that by using this method, resellers won't be able to market the console as new on sites like eBay. Unfortunately, Yahoo Japan states that Sony has not mentioned how large this rollout will be or exactly when it might begin. Still, it's easy to see how this could help stop some resellers, or at least make it somewhat less lucrative. As of right now, there's a lot of money being made on flipping consoles, and there's no telling when that might end. Okay, but if you have all of the open consoles, you still have a corner on the market and still name your price.
Yeah, it's one of those, oh my god, like, oh my god, this is so stupid. I gotta think. Okay, look, here's the thing. Here's a notion that people do on the internet. They lie all the time.
Yeah.
You're basically banking on scalpers using the honor system.
Yeah. No, that's
It's like you can literally post a picture of a previous PlayStation in their box, advertise that, claim new, never touched, which is true, it hasn't been touched, hasn't been used.
yeah.
Holy crap.
Until like how people make the fake water slides so they can pretend they have an actual Fender guitar, start making fake stickers and just line it up where it says open and put those on it. Like if you look hard enough, you can find bootleg ass, like warranty stickers that you can put back on something. The world is small now.
Incredibly small. Thanks to the internet, it's smaller than ever. Sony, look, I know you don't watch this thing. I know you don't. None of you do. But Jesus Christ, use some fucking common sense and brains. Do one of two things: limit to literally one per customer, or only sell the PlayStation 5s in bundles.
Yeah.
Because scalpers are gonna go out of their way to buy bundles because to buy bundles because that's more money. And there's no guarantee they can get a like make a profit out of the games, especially if they're like stupid games nobody wants.
Yeah.
But sell those games at full price. Oh my god! Oh my
Wow,
god!
Sony. Hey, boss. Yeah. So we still got this problem with scalpers. Uh-huh. So I got an idea. All right, what's your idea? All right, hear me out. Stickers. Stickers for what? To stop the scalpers. I like it. That's probably how that conversation went. That, or if you go to a retailer and it's like your buddy that works there, he's just not going to peel the sticker for you. You know, hey man, here's an extra $30. Don't peel that sticker off.
Oh, geez, this is so stupid. Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. Required to give an actual description. Like I said, yeah, because people never lie on the net. Oh my god, this is fucking Sony, I swear to God.
Fucking stickers, dude.
Stickers. Like that's now that's Captain America type shielding right there. I mean, I'm telling you,
Whew.
stickers. Your days are
100%.
numbers, scalpers. The stickers are coming.
Sony is the one that's gonna solve world hunger. I'll tell you what. With
Just
stickers, bro.
slap a sticker on that bitch.
Not only is it a sushi sticker that looks like a sticker, but it contains a very small amount of fiber.
Yeah, yeah. And if you're really good, it'll be scratch and sniff.
Mm. All right. Let's see. We've got another article about Ubisoft, huh? This will be
Yeah,
fun.
they're not pretty much doing anything, so why not? It was a slow month for new gaming news for
Yeah,
the
it's
most part.
weird. You would think like we take 2 weeks off and we would just have a giant like backlog of news, but not really, huh? Should they
Yeah.
be geo locked like Starlink? I don't know. That I don't know because let's say like you're I don't know stationed in Okinawa, Japan, Marine Corps base over there, get yourself a PS5 and then you get out and you go back home to like I don't know, Corn Valley, Arkansas and you try to hook up to the internet and now you just can't do it.
Yeah. See,
That
and
I
this
don't
is the
think would
problem.
work too well.
Yeah, then that's the problem. It's like, will you really own it, or are you just renting it,
Yeah.
or borrowing it? See, that's the problem. So that's why I hate DRM so much. I mean, I get it. I understand why it exists, especially considering the pirate trails of the double O's. I get it. I do, but it's just God dang, just we gotta.
Exactly, Mike Smith. Marines are not that smart. So if they bought a console and it's geo locked to Okinawa, Japan, they try to go home and they can't fucking use it. What are they gonna do?
I mean, well,
Now they just have a $700 Blu-ray player. Woo!
mm, well, what's his name from T Fortress? I think said it best when it comes to that kind of stuff. There are people out there who think they're smarter than me. Maybe, maybe. I have yet to meet one person that can outsmart Bullet.
Oh man. All right. And let's throw the next one in there because I don't know what we're doing. So I'm just nervously going through all of this shit. All right. DJ, would you like to take care of this one?
Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. Ubisoft reassures NFT owners they made history after ending active development on Breakpoint. Woo! NFTs making history. Oh man, that
The forced rhyme of that was just so satisfying, though. NFTs making history. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ubisoft has indicated its plans to halt active development on Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint means it won't be releasing more NFTs for the shooter. Oh no. Oh no. Grave,
Ghost.
I believe it's time for ritualistic suicide. They're halting NFTs.
Oh
It's
no.
over. There's no
Oh
reason to
no.
live anymore.
And and the Ghost Recon game. Oh,
Oh, and not
where's
Breakpoint.
that special Kool-Aid at?
How can they do that to my Breakpoint? Don't you know I need Breakpoint? It's in my veins. Oh, jeez.
The last Ghost Recon game I enjoyed was produced by Red Tornado, and it was from PS1.
I did enjoy Wildlands. I thought that was pretty cool, but Ghost Recon games were always pretty much hit or miss for me for the most part. I love the concept behind them.
Wildlands is fun if you're playing with a friend. When you go
Yeah.
and play it by yourself, it's like, meh.
Yeah, it gets old quick. You have to do it like in intervals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yes. Well, okay. Well, I won't say okay. Some early day in the past, whatever. The French publisher revealed Breakpoint won't be revealing additional updates for or future content, but neglected to mention that how that would affect the company's NFT plans. Because my God, those NFTs must be fed. They must be sacrificed. They must be appeased at all cost. All.
Oh, Danny stole the Kool-Aid over at Dark Charm. Damn it.
God dang it. Jeez, what am I going to do with my strawberry blast? For context, Breakpoint serves as a testing ground for Ubisoft's controversial, wherever the hell that is, platform.
Quartz platform?
Yeah, I never even heard of it. I mean, okay,
I don't even.
With the company selling NFTs branding as digits, as collectibles and in-game cosmetics ranging from vehicles and weapons to pieces of equipment.
So it's like.
So let me get this straight. Let me see if I understand this correctly.
NFTs for loot crates?
Okay,
seems a little extreme.
Just a little, just a tad, you know. In a statement posted on the Ubisoft website, Ubisoft has suggested it won't be creating additional Breakpoint NFTs and thank players for backing the scheme. Ugh. Of course.
Oh, and here's how they try to fucking make it sound legit.
You own a piece of the. I can't even say that without choking a little.
Sign it in ASL. Fuck it.
You.
Oh.
Yeah, see, you see that? That line was so toxic, even your freaking browser rejected that shit. Oh my God.
Wow. That was awesome.
Enough of this. This is a wholesome podcast. Yeah. Where's Pornhub?
Oh, man.
Oh,
help
so yeah,
me,
basically,
step bro, I'm stuck in the dryer.
You're just so huggably soft. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, like, that's all about games, not doing updates, but we have to make sure you know about our NFTs and the update. Don't you worry. You will get your NFTs eventually in the future because we're Ubisoft and we make NFTs.
Yeah, and that's also
games
and also
occasionally.
Games and stuff.
Yeah. Wait. We make games. Oh yeah. Of course, we make games, and we have NFT the game.
Dude, that sounds like a cell phone app. That's like probably already a thing. NFT the game.
NFT the game. You don't even bother with Assassin's Creed or Ghost Recon or anything like that. No, just get the NFT. This is what you really. This is what you came here to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you tired of the Division? Just get NFT the game.
Yeah. You just buy this sticker that kind of moves. Who who wants that? We why shoot people and build barricades, like big tactical strategies. We could just click on this thing and just see a sticker move for a little bit. NFT the game.
That's kind of like this WWE game I have on my phone. It's called like Battle Cards, and it's literally just like sentient cards that like go onto the ring and go. And I'm like, okay.
I was like, yeah, that was.
So it's like when you're poor, but you could only when you could only get the tops cards, but you couldn't get action figures, so you just kind of it's like that.
Yeah. Was that a body slam or a suplex? I can't tell. They just smacked against each other.
Oh man. All
Oh,
right. Oh
oh my
shoot.
god.
Speaking of the division, guys, here we go.
What does the division have up for us?
Destiny with a mustache back at it again.
Oh, oh.
Awkwardly, Ubisoft's Division 2 update is all about a nuclear power plant invasion. I honestly haven't even played this update yet
Was
because
it out?
yeah, I have seen a bunch of YouTube videos of people just saying how fucking broken it is. So I'm like, well, I mean, that's on par for Ubisoft. So I'm going to wait a few weeks and then play it.
Yeah. They're not as bad as Bethesda when it comes to that kind of stuff, but yeah, it does get pretty bad.
Yeah, well, nobody's worse than Dice, but
You know, like,
we'll leave that alone until they
yeah,
break news again.
yeah.
So,
I don't hate Dice, but I actually honestly blame EA for that because they run them ragged. Tell them it's true. But anyway,
all
back to the
right.
division, the game we like.
Yes. So, during Russia's ongoing and horrific invasion of Ukraine, the Russian military forces have taken over in the country. That is as political as we are going to get on this show.
Mm-hmm.
In what is unfortunate but likely unintentional timing, so they say, Ubisoft has revealed that the new mode coming in Loot Shooter, the Division 2's upcoming 4-year update, is about hostile military forces taking over a nuclear power plant.
Okay, that's interesting.
Honestly, it's not like oh no, that's never been an idea in a shooter game before, you know? So it's like maybe you don't try not to be so sensitive about it. Because
Yeah.
like look at in video game in shooter games, your most common bad guys are Russians and Nazis.
And sometimes Middle Easterns, can't forget that.
Yeah, yeah, Middle Easterns like Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. But
Yeah, Modern Warfare, the original.
yeah. But Russians and Nazis, that's like the go-to bad guys for like Western produced games.
Mm-hmm.
So, and nuclear power plants are a thing. All right. So your first question about all of this might be, hey, wait, isn't the Division 2 like dead? Yeah, pretty much. The Division 2 has been in a weird place for over a year now. The game was never shut down even after it seemed to be winding down. Instead, Ubisoft delayed updates and new content while promising they had plans and would eventually add more to the game one day. Which makes sense because a lot of their oh, come try out this new season, and it's, you know, play the same missions but with, you know, bad guys that these guys wear a different color.
Yeah, pretty much like, oh, hunt down these lieutenants, then you hit the bad guy at the end. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
how many times we get to do that? Like,
yeah.
seriously, I mean, I'm
Me-
still waiting for the freaking Heartland to come out.
yeah.
Either
I mean,
that
I
or
want to see what happens after the East Coast because we've done New York and DC, but first of all, there's more East Coast that we could be dealing with. And then, like, what about West Coast? You know, how are they dealing with the dollar flu in California?
you know, exactly. Like, that's the thing about the
Like,
division. Like, because this thing's pretty much spread all over. Like, the government's gone. Like, after
yeah,
Division 2, it's pretty much established. The government's dead.
yeah,
So it's like, now it's just a matter of survival. Like, literally. And that's why I was like hoping to see, like, in the Heartland and, like, maybe other updates. Like, how is, you know, East Coast? Like, you know, like,
yeah,
not East Coast, West Coast, like West Side.
yeah,
You know, how they're doing. Like, you know, like, oh, God dang it. Like, or even
yeah.
better, like, other
How,
countries dealing with this thing.
yeah, or even if we just stick with the United States, you know, how little actually changed in North Dakota. You know,
Oh, my gosh.
because there's like what 40 people that live in that whole state. So
Yeah, like, like dollar flu. Never heard of it.
it didn't affect the corn, so we're okay.
Pretty much.
How would you like some hash browns and cornbread? Honestly, that sounds delicious right now. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
So in the
gravy.
meantime,
Oh yeah.
oh fuck yeah, that white pepper gravy. Ooh.
Oh,
In the
yes.
meantime, Division 2 has operated as a weird zombified version of a live service game, repeating old seasons and events, leaving many in the community bored. Yes.
Very.
Yeah. So it might seem odd that Ubisoft, is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? How is it actually properly pronounced? I've only ever read the word.
I think it depends on where in the country you're in, or where in the region or world or whatever you're in.
Okay.
I just saw
So
Ubisoft. They don't like it. Whatever.
so now that Ubisoft isn't shouting from the rooftops about its new mode and long-awaited Division 2 update, even when it first started releasing details about the update, Ubisoft seemed careful about how it was framing things, mentioning in a community update posted on March 30th that, quote, in light of current world events, end quote, it wasn't going to share any details at the time. Yesterday, Ubisoft did finally reveal specific details for the Year 4 update, explaining that it will introduce a new mode, Countdown. Countdown will see 8 players working together to help take back control of a nuclear power plant by completing objectives and killing enemies in a limited amount of time. But if you didn't hear about it in spite of his more specific announcement, it's likely because the mode hits a little too close to reality at the moment. Honestly, okay, I could tell you right now, finding 8 people that are just willing to play together in that game and cooperate is going to be difficult on its own. Because out of those 8, at least 3 of them are going to have like 2,000 hours in this game, and they don't care. They're literally just XP farming so they can create content for their YouTube channel. Then you're going to have 1 or 2 guys that are completely new at this, bought the boosted character from the season pass, and have no idea what's going on. And then you're going to have the other guys who are legit just like casual gamers playing a game that they think they used to like, trying to get through it, checking out what's new, and then hating it.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think that's why it's okay. It can be also that like a lot of people are sensitive to the whole issue that's going on in the top part of the article, but I really think it's just because the division is on life support.
Yeah, I agree. Like, as I said before, like the Division 2, like it could have more like expansions, like seeing more of the East Coast. When we did the Warlords of New York, I think that was what's called.
Yeah,
We went to New York, and you realize, holy crap, nothing's changed. And I think
yeah,
it's kind of worse. It's worse off than ever. So it's like the Division 1. It's like, what the hell? Like, what the hell were we doing all this time?
yeah.
But
It's like, what was that whole excursion about in the first game?
exactly. But you go through that. It's like, okay, it's storytelling. Like, how can we deal with this? And truth be told, the Division is kind of like where they're at in as in the government. Like they're trying to cling to a hope, like we can somehow restore order, but it's way too late. Like whenever I hear one of those audio logs, it's like, I'm
Yeah,
going home. Like, I don't care, I'm going home. I'm like, that's the smart guy. He
yeah,
realized it, like right off the bat. There's no point. Leave your freaking
just drop your watch, leave your gear,
leave
and
your
go.
watch, whatever, so they can't track you, and go home.
Yeah,
There's literally no point anymore.
yeah. Mike Smith
And
says if a random viewer had to decide which to play on PS3, would it be Destiny or Division? I don't think either one is actually on PS3.
I think the first one's on PS3.
Is it?
I think so.
Mm,
But it might not be. Might not be available anymore. They probably shut those servers down.
yeah. Because I remember when I played the first one, it was Xbox One.
Yeah. If I honestly had to say Destiny or Division, if we're talking, I'm guessing we're talking like Destiny 1, since that's the only, that is on the PlayStation. I know that for
Yeah.
sure. I would honestly say, if they have friends, Destiny, but if they're playing solo, Division.
See, I would go opposite. I would
Oh yeah.
say if you have friends, Division. If you're solo, Destiny.
Hmm.
But then
I suppose.
again, I usually play solo, but the Division for me is one of those games where it's like it's more of a checklist unless I have friends in the chat, you know.
Ubisoft. Yeah, I agree. But no, they can research Division 2, like if they really wanted to. But like I said, no, like honestly, but it's kind of sad at this point. It's like the government's gone. There's no succession. There's no point. All you can literally do now at this point in Division, if you're going to continue on with it,
Yeah.
is you either retcon some crap or just trying or do another game, which I'm hoping Heartland will be like, building a community, just trying to reestablish society, like the new California Republic in the Fallout series.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, spoilers, the game is 4 years old, but yeah, because at this point in the Division 2, you even have like the high-ranking leaders of the JTF turning because literally there's nothing left to do.
there's nothing left to save. You can't go back.
It's like, oh, Fei Lao was like your trusted leader, and now you have to hunt her down. Oh,
Honestly,
so it's gotten that bad. Like,
I agree. Like, Fei Lao, like, and supposedly it was a hint that she was actually working on your side, like an undercover agent. But at this point, it's like, what does it matter? There's nothing to say. Honestly, if it was me, the next big game, what I would do is invasion of a foreign power, like Russian, perhaps manage to nick this in the bud, whatever. Like maybe perhaps like form like a Soviet Union or like some kind of whatever, and invade America. Straight up. In some form or another, or some kind of foreign power invading America, gives that kind of sense of patriotism. But even though we've been beaten down, but we can still fight back, type of deal. It's just one of those types of things. I mean, that's what I would do if we're talking like a big, huge game, whatever. But just give it like an expansion of like the Heartland or whatever. Like we go to the Heartland and see whatever. Like maybe you can find another cure. Like, and what's up with that? We're supposed to have a cure for this thing in the Division 1 survivor mode.
Yeah, we were supposed to, and then in Division 2, you're still like trying to hunt down like broad spectrum antivirals and everything like that. So did we do it or not?
Exactly. I mean, the door might be gone, but we can be saved like what's left in a sense.
Yeah.
Come on, Ubisoft. Good day. There's more games you have besides Assassin's Creed and Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
I mean, I am curious about the new one, dealing with that, that virus outbreak and all that stuff. But
like, okay, Assassin's Creed has like a cult following at this point.
Oh man, yeah.
Kind of like the Sonic guys.
Yeah,
if it has that little symbol on it, they're gonna buy it no matter what.
It's true. It's true.
Ghost Recon is yeah, they're running out of stuff to do with that. Like in Ghost Recon Wildlands, I was playing it, and to try to get you to play like Rainbow Six and things like that, they would be like, have you meet with these characters to go do an old mission that you did. And one of them was like, oh, you got to defeat this guy. And then this special informant will come to us, and it's Sam Fisher. And he gets a cutscene, and that's it. Okay. What was the point?
Get the Sam Fisher outfit? Maybe.
Actually, I think you do get the Sam Fisher NBGs.
Well, that's something at least. Cool. I think can you get the Sam Fisher outfit in Division?
I think you can get something close to it. I know they have Resident Evil outfits though.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of those myself. I got the umbrella, the umbrella, USS, Umbrella Security Service.
Yeah, Deadman has the hunk with the mask.
That's it. The hunk. I just bought that flat out. I was not gonna wait for no loot box to give me that. No, I'm buying this.
Right. Oh man. All right, and I think that ends our video game section as far as the news. So I'm guessing it's this button. Let's see what happens. All right, so far so good.
All right, we don't need Deadman after
all. We only need his computer though, so that way we have the actual like please hold video.
Yeah,
that's the only video that's not on this dashboard right now.
Okay.
All right, so in movie news, since we were already talking about the Blue Streak Wonder, let's start with this. Kapow. Sonic 2 steals weekend box office, but ambulance stalls. Don't know what that means.
What?
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 sped up to the top of the charts its opening weekend, earning an impressive $71 million, according to studio estimates on Sunday.
Wow, and the
Paramount's
weekend's not even over yet.
PG rated sequel easily bested the weekend's other major newcomer, Michael Bay's Ambulance. Oh, that's the Ambulance. Okay.
So
Honestly,
what?
that movie kind of looks cool, but at the same time, I'll wait till it's streaming, 3 or 4 years from now.
I'm gonna have a stopwatch when I watch that. How long until this ambulance explodes? How long can Michael Bay hold off exploding something?
Like the main staple of the movie.
You know what I'm saying?
Sonic 2, which brings back the first film's director, writers, and cast, including James Marsden, Cyclops, Jim Carrey, and Ben Schwartz, who voices the blue video game character, opened in 4,234 locations and actually surpassed its predecessor's opening weekend. The first Sonic the Hedgehog opened for over President's Day holiday weekend in February 2020, earning 58 million in its first 3 days. I like this article. It's got a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
The normal pattern domestically is that sequels slide a little bit, said Chris Aronson, the president of domestic distribution for Paramount, but we certainly bucked that trend.
Oh, wait, hold on to that picture. Like, see, this is what I mean. Like, they bringing Knuckles back. Look at that. It's just ready to whoop some ass. Not that Sonic Boom. Oh, I'm just a big dumb jock. No. This is Knuckles right here. It's like, no, I'm gonna whoop your ass, robot. They're gonna have a sandwich later.
Hell yeah, because Knuckles had a fucking attitude in the games, dude. He didn't give a shit.
And that's the thing. One thing I saw in the trailers and like little clips, it's like Sonic will talk a lot of trash, and Knuckles is just like, yeah, talk all the trash you want, bitch. But once I get my hands on you, we'll see who's fucking on top then. That's why I fucking love Knuckles. He doesn't need to talk trash. He gets things fucking done.
Yeah. Like the whole Sonic and Knuckles video game where like you're running a Sonic through the first level and then all of a sudden you see Knuckles chilling on a mushroom, just like gets out a big fan and blows Sonic off a cliff.
And he is a little bit of a dick. And remember, people, like they nerfed Knuckles throughout the years, but you have to remember, Knuckles knocked out Super Sonic.
Yeah.
He managed to actually depower Sonic in his super form. That's how powerful Knuckles really is. So like, don't believe, like, so try not to buy into like all that, depowered, debuff crap they have Knuckles now. No, Knuckles is a beast, and like it is a beast. And I pray this movie does that justice.
Yeah, like that image right there, Knuckles looks like he's got a bit of gangsta in him.
Like, oh, no doubt. Like, truth be told, Knuckles Jamaican. Not many people actually know this.
No way.
Yeah, that's why his shoes are. Look at his shoes. They're in the color of the Jamaican flag, and the creative Knuckles says Knuckles is supposed to have a Jamaican accent. He's black.
There we go. Didn't help.
Yeah, there it is. Like, yeah. Colors of the Jamaican flag.
Yeah, just missing the little black triangles and yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, Knuckles is a gangster.
Yeah, he is.
That's actually kind of really cool.
And his favorite fruit is grape. Go figure.
That's actually a lot healthier than chili dogs, though.
True.
Like it's natural sugars.
Mm-hmm.
For a sequel to open 22% above the first, Aronson added, is quite remarkable. Sonic 2 got mixed positive reviews from critics, and audiences were even more enthusiastic. They gave the CG live action hybrid a strong A in cinematic score. The filmmakers did a great job of being in service of not only the general audience, but Sonic fans themselves, Aronson said. Many feel it's a bigger, better film than the first one. It's an important weekend, not just for the Sonic franchise, but for the PG-rated family films too. Comscore Media Comscore's senior media analyst Paul Dragonborn said that one of the big questions of the pandemic was whether families would return to movie theaters, the seemingly limitless viewing options available at home. According to the exit polls, families made up 58% of the Sonic 2 audience.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just shows the fade. Yeah, no, yeah, you theaters out there, look, it's not gonna die. Like, we get it, like, you can only do so much with the home theater system. I'm freaking sorry, you can only do so much. You can't replicate the true theater experience at home. You can't. You can somewhat get close, but you get the right movie and the right audience. I still get chills in Return of the not Return, Revenge of the Sith when Darth Vader breathes, through his respirator the first time. Everyone was like, it was like, everyone was like, yeah, get their asses.
Oh, hey, here's an article that some people would be excited about.
Sonic American. Who would win, Sonic or Mario? That's a really good question. Games or movie? Yeah, look, first of all, game theory, I think they did they no, it was Death Battle. Did something like that. Yeah, no. Well, no. Like, their arguments is based off game design. That's great and all, but we're going with continuity here. And
Okay, so based on the Sonic video games, TV show, and movie,
well,
and based on the Mario video games, the Mario TV show, and the Mario movie, Sonic would probably kick Mario's ass.
Yeah, wait, should we even count the Mario movie?
It's there.
I guess. I guess. I don't know, because Mario has some very creative power ups as well. God dang it.
Well, like, if he got a hold of a fire flower, he might have a chance.
Well, yeah,
but if Sonic's in his super spin, he could deflect it.
Yeah, and Sonic has powers of his own. Dang. Like I said, Sonic is faster, but Mario has that ingenuity. He thinks on his feet a lot of times. So
Sonic's faster, but Mario is Italian.
Like, as far as raw power goes, I guess it'll come down to the star versus the Chaos Emeralds. If I had to guess, I guess the star would win, because the star is completely invulnerable, while Sonic will eventually lose the power, like, once he has lost enough rings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like, if we're talking like base form, no, Sonic will whoop his ass. Now, we're talking power up, it's more like a mixed bag, but I think Sonic has the edge a little bit on most of them. Although Mario,
that's the thing too. Mario has the star, but Sonic also has the star circle, which is his invulnerability as well.
Yeah, he does. He rarely uses it, but yeah, I kind of forgot, because he rarely uses it.
Yeah, well, he has to bust it out of an old, vacuum tube television in order to get it.
That is true. Yes, yeah. I mean, man, that's a really good question. Yeah, so I guess it's just it's literally on the up in the air. There's literally too many factors, but yeah, I mean, Sonic would have the initial, like, as far as initial attack goes. Like, if Sonic was serious, he could catch Mario off guard, and he will and he'll decimate him. But no, if Mario has an idea, it'll be
if it was like a head-to-head battle, it would be tricky. But Sonic just like sniping Mario in the spine out of the trees or something, no chance. The last thing Mario hears is and he's dead. Like,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, like that death battle, no. They go with game mechanics. I'm like, no, we're going with continuity. Like that, that's what I do when I compare this shit. Because like,
well, if you go game mechanics, then Mario has to jump on Sonic once to knock him out, whereas Sonic has to jump on Mario 8 times to knock him out.
That's true. But then again, Sonic has this had the spin a dash attack, and Mario can't jump on that shit. Like I say,
That's
it's so
true.
weird. Exactly, it's so weird. It's like there's literally so many factors. It would literally depend on how they fought, where they fought, and like so yeah. So basically, it's kind of an up in the air. Like yeah, people will say, "Oh, Sonic will win because super speed." Now, I was like, no, Mario has dealt with speed, like dealt with speed before. Perhaps not on Sonic's level, but he's dealt with speed before. Mario has some shit he can do, so it's not like he's helpless. So it's just it's
Mhm.
literally one of those.
Yeah, Mario can dodge Bowser's fire breath,
hmm So yeah,
and
so
he's
it's
also
literally.
notorious for throwing small animals off of a cliff.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Mario is ruthless. Sonic has a bit of a heart in him. Mario is ruthless. Like, hey Yoshi,
Mario will
like
be like, "What a beautiful penguin! Be ashamed if someone were to." Whoop, woohoo!
like
Anyway,
hey
now
hey
let's slide down this icy tundra.
Yeah, like, hey Yoshi, I need to get up there. What are you gonna do? Don't worry about it. So yeah, Mario is ruthless. Like
Yeah,
and that helps him in the edge. Honestly, it would literally come down on who's playing what character. That's basically what it is. So
yeah.
so if you're playing Mario, Mario's going to win. If you're playing Sonic, Sonic's going to win because you're the player. You have to win to advance. So
That's
that's basically how it's going to go down.
that's the only variable. Oh man! All right, next up, Jim Scary. All right. So Sonic movies wouldn't even try to replace Jim Carrey if he retires.
Yeah.
Uh, well,
Look.
I mean, why would you?
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows Jim Carrey made the first movie.
Yeah, Jim Carrey was an awesome Robotnik, honestly.
Yeah, like I love Sonic to death, but if without Jim Carrey, it just would have been like a typical film movie. Not bad, just typical. But Jim Carrey in that film, dude, damn. Like his Robotnik rivals my personal favorite Robotnik from Sat AM. I don't know if have you seen Sat AM? Sonic Sat AM?
No,
Oh,
no.
dude, get a chance to look at that Robotnik. Dude, that Robotnik is terrifying.
Hmm.
Like holy crap. Like hey, you pull up a picture of him. It's like you see Eggman like and then you see like Sonic Sat AM Robotnik and how he speaks. Oh, Jim Cumming, freaking Negaduck baby. And
Okay, when you say Sat AM, are you talking about the cartoon?
well, no, they're both cartoons. Because I think Sat AM because at the time there was two Sonic series: Sonic Sat AM, which happens every Saturday morning, and there's the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That
Okay,
was
yeah,
the
The
other cartoon.
Adventures is the one that was voiced by Steve Urkel.
No, they were both voiced by Steve Urkel.
Really?
Yeah, he even did. There was even a third one, Sonic Underground, which Steve Urkel voiced that one too. Steve Urkel was
Okay.
Sonic. I mean,
Yeah, like that's what blows a lot of people's minds is Steve Urkel was Sonic.
Steve Urkel was Sonic. He was an excellent Sonic. It sucks that he never came back to do another Sonic voice, but well, if he's comfortable, he's comfortable.
Yeah, that Robotnik's actually kind of terrifying.
Dude, yeah. Like, look at the picture on the far right, dude. Like, damn.
Oh, let me get to it. I don't have two monitors like Deadman.
I know, right? We actually have to
Well,
work.
that's a deviant art right there.
Yeah,
That's a
but
fan
honestly,
art.
it's actually
Yeah.
pretty accurate. Like,
Yeah, that
dude,
one looks horrifying though.
yeah. He's my personal favorite Robotnik because like this Robotnik looks like dude, if he has to get off his fucking machine to whoop your ass, he will do it. Look at this, dude. That is fucking Robotnik in my opinion. Not that goofy egg, like that goofy egg, comedy, dumbass. No. This is my Robotnik right here. And Jim Carrey managed to actually equalize that. For me, like it's a different way, it's a different type of character, but he equalized that for me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that is not easy for me. That is not easy, for me, because. So yeah, Jim Carrey, yeah, don't ever replace Jim Carrey. If Jim Carrey goes, Robotnik goes. I'm freaking sorry. No, don't replace Jim Carrey.
Yeah, for sure. And that's kind of what they were saying here too. Was Jim Carrey is always a member of the Sonic family, and he'll always have a place in these movies and TV shows as long as he'd like to be around. We love him, and he's so special. And what he does with Robotnik is so incredible. We would love him as long as he would like to be there with us. But Jim Carrey, after doing Sonic 2, says, "I have enough, I've done enough, and I am enough."
Oh,
Okay.
God, come on. Dang it, Jim.
And then Mortis also added, "I have a feeling, though, that he loves Robotnik so much that I don't think he'll be able to walk away from it."
I hope so. I
Well, he
honestly
was,
do.
like, so natural as the Robotnik. I'd only seen the first one, right? But the way he played Robotnik, just like an evil genius dickhead, was, like, so perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I was surprised. Like, if
Because he's
Robotnik
like, "I'm
proper had an
smarter than
origin.
you, I'm better than you, I'm the only one that matters in this world. Just
Yeah,
me and my robots, fuck you."
yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I mean, because they never gave Robotnik an origin story in the Sega games, and if he had one, I think this would be it. It
It
literally makes sense.
really would fit for an origin story.
Oh my gosh, it makes sense, and
Because why else would he go after like Sonic and all the other worlds that Sonic has been to the extent that he has, other than he was humiliated by him?
yeah, exactly. Why he's the only human, at least originally, he was the only human in Morbius. That's the world Sonic comes from. No, but yeah, no, like why is he's the only human? Like, oh my, yeah, this is a perfect origin story. Like Sega, like I don't know why Sega has. I guess they consider all of us Baka Gaijin or whatever, but Sega always tried to hinder the Western side when it came to Sonic. They really did. Like the stories behind that is just insane. But Sega, look, even Nintendo adopted the Mario last name for the brothers. It was the only good thing out of that damn movie. Even Nintendo did, and they're anal about Mario. So if they could do that, make this Robotnik's proper origin story. It literally explains
Yes.
so much, and it makes sense why he hates this hedgehog with so passionately. Why he's the only human in Mobius. Like, Sega,
Yeah.
just let it happen, okay? Just let
Yeah.
it happen.
And it fits the character that Jim Carrey played so well.
Mm-hmm.
Because literally all you can tell that all he really wants to do is take Sonic apart. He wants to figure out what the hell this thing is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then
Sonic
you
is a
get shit
little,
like Robo Sonic, you know?
yeah, metal. Yeah, exactly. Sonic is a little anomaly. He has to know why this
Mm-hmm.
hedgehog is so fast. How can you manipulate the chaos emeralds and the, all the other crap? It's
Post-credit scene, yes.
no. So they actually do have some brain cells working in that barbaric brain of theirs.
Well, I remember the first one, the post-credit scene, and all of a sudden you see the leaves move and then it's tails, you
No,
know?
yeah. Well, yeah, but yeah, just going into
So,
Sonic 2. So, there you
hey,
go.
so according to Boneyard, the movies are canon according to Sega.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I said. So they may have
That's the
some working
smartest
brain
thing they've
cells.
done.
Yeah, in decades, literally. Holy crap.
Speaking of canon and well-written stories, our next article, DJ, would you like to take over this one?
Don't mind if I do. Yes. Oscar Isaac offers an update on Metal Gear Solid, which is still in development. Wow, I am surprised. They're actually continuing with it. I thought it got scrapped. I mean, the last I heard about Metal Gear Solid was when Uwe Boll actually tried to bid to do the freaking film.
I've seen so many fan-made Metal Gear Solid movies, though. At this point, it's like they kind of got a lot to deal with.
That's true. Modern Gear. Oh, I love it.
There's this one like Persian guy that like did an awesome like Metal Gear Solid 4 fan-made movie. It was
Mm.
incredible.
No, yeah, this franchise is this franchise is the following. If Konami had 2 brain cells, they would
Yeah,
actually use it.
yeah, has a little bit of a following.
Yeah, just enough said. Fox,
That's
baby.
that was my first tattoo right there.
Yeah, Fox,
Fucking Metal
man.
Gear Solid shit.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, fucking Konami, man. Like, I mean, I get it's Kojima, but dude, swallow your pride, okay? I mean, despite everything, he does get shit done. He will give you a product that will sell, if nothing else.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only way I could possibly put up with him if he worked for me. It's like, okay, you know what? You create the stuff, it works, it sells, whatever. Okay, it's been over a year since Oscar Isaac was officially cast in director Jordan Vogt Roberts' film adaptation of the hit video game series game Metal Gear Solid. Robert has been working on this film for years, since 2014, but it's been a while since we had an update. Isaac has now offered a brief update, letting fans know that the movie is still in development. In an interview with IGN, he explained that they are still searching for the right story and compared that search to climbing through air ducts like Solid Snake. You can watch him comment on the project below. Look, this is not rocket science. Just do the first Metal Gear game. Like,
Yeah.
you know, this isn't rocket science. If you want to do solid, like, I know that's a lot of people's first Metal Gear. I get it, but
the first
you kind of have to
where
understand.
you get dropped into the jungle and you have
Yeah.
to find outer heaven. Like that's the first one I played. I didn't even know what the
Yeah,
hell it was.
yeah, that's the one. You know, exactly.
Yeah.
Like in that one's you really establish who Snape is, who Big Boss is,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. Like, yeah, Metal Gear Solid, the PlayStation game, it's good, but you have to know some stuff.
You do.
You know, like, you know, to truly grasp it. It's like he has a twin brother. Like, what the hell happened? Like I said, so the first Metal Gear, that's where you go for. Or Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. You know, start off with Big Boss's story, you know, straight up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to play it like in chronologic, like timeline order, yeah, it would be well, it would be Metal Gear Solid 3, then it would be Peace Walker.
No, Portable Ops is before Peace Walker.
That's right, Portable Ops. And Metal Gear Acid just kind of exists. I don't think that really fits anywhere in the timeline.
Yeah.
But I actually enjoyed that one for the PSP, the little card style fighting Metal Gear game.
Yeah, it
was
wasn't
interesting.
bad. It was something to do time. I think Metal Gear Solid 5 would be next, since it starts with Big Boss. You know,
Yeah.
not
Yeah, it
yeah.
would be
Yeah, 5, and then the first one.
yeah, see, it would be the
yeah.
Phantom Pain and then Ground Zeroes.
Yeah.
No, it'd be Ground
No, Ground
Zeroes
Zero,
and then Phantom Pain, because that's why he has the shrapnel in his face.
Yeah.
And then it would go to like Metal Gear Solid.
No, Metal Gear 1, 2, then
Solid.
yeah, then Solid.
And then Sons of Liberty. And then Guns of the Patriots. Woo!
Yes.
We did it in less than an hour.
I'm telling you.
That's fucking teamwork.
Makes the dream work. Let's see. All right. The story of the original game follows Snake, a soldier who infiltrates a nuclear weapons facility to neutralize the terrorist threat from Foxhound, which is a
and there you
renegade
go again. Nuclear weapons.
When previously talking about the adaptation, he's going all over the place. The director said that he is shooting for an R rating. Oh, wow.
Good.
Oh my goodness, the ever so present rated R is actually going to become a thing again, maybe. Woo!
Yeah. I mean, video game movies should probably be R rated, especially if the rating for the game is ages 17 and up. Like,
yeah, you would think.
If the game's rated M for mature, it should probably also be rated R for mature audiences.
Exactly. Let's see. He wants to bring the full insanity of the game to the film. It's about doing it for a price, so you can make the riskier, balls to the wall Kojima-san's version of it. Okay. The director also talked about a script that was written for the movie by Derek Connolly, saying he loves what he has. Even if I wasn't involved in this movie, I would read that script and say, "Holy shit." It represents a different approach to a video game movie. It represents a different approach to how a 3-act structure is put on screen. Okay. So why aren't they just moving forward with the script? Why are they still searching for the right story? Maybe Isaac, maybe Isaac came on board. He wasn't. Maybe when Isaac came on board, he wasn't so enthusiastic about it. Roberts previously explained that he believes he figured out a way to make the story work on screen, saying, "The
Holy
thing about
shit.
Metal, okay, yeah, the thing about Metal Gear is it's intentional sprawling and it's intentional dense. Okay, it's a super, it'd be super easy to do one silver of it and do too much at once, or do too much at once. Okay, and we spent the last little bit really trying to figure out, to me, the most Kojima inspired way to tackle as much as that story through a device that I think allows you to tap in. How to put this without spoiling it? Regardless, we had a device that I think allows us to respect the Bareth,
Bread? I don't
yeah,
know.
uh, the franchise, whatever. I mean, like, what the fuck ever. Respect sprawling nature of the okay, franchise. Respect the somewhat convoluted nature of the franchise at times. At times, huh? But to still show you the mirrors. What I mean by that is all those timelines fundamentally exist because they show the repetition of war throughout time. They show the repetition of the cycle of pain throughout time. So it's almost impossible to tell just one story now. You need the full
Through
thorough
line.
line, huh?
Through line.
Okay, yeah, through line of what this game is about. Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
basically, say we're still working on it. Ugh.
Oh, he shared concept art of the film though.
Okay, that's
That's
something.
I like concept art.
Uh,
Yes.
oh,
That
that's not.
is Metal Gear Rex.
Yeah, Rex. Yeah, Rex.
Ray is the one that was all like streamlined and everything, but that's like
Yeah,
Guns of the Patriot stuff.
yeah. The quote
Oh
unquote
wow, that was
anti Metal Gear, I
a
guess you could
lot of
say.
concept art right there. Hold on. Did he have more? No.
Yeah, it's just Ray. I mean, no, so it's just Rex.
Rex.
And
Rex
that's
was
fine.
honestly Rex was pretty cool. Like if I could have a model of a Metal Gear sitting on my shelf, it would be Rex.
Rex was pretty badass. I'm not gonna freaking lie. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a game set in the Metal Gear universe where we actually see like the full scale and war about these Metal Gears in action, instead of just infiltrating, sabotaging them, and stuff like that. It's like this is a full war. Let's see what these Metal Gears can do in a full blown battle scenario.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like Gundam, but with Metal Gear robots.
exactly. Like straight up. That's like always. That was always one thing about the Metal Gear Solid like that. It was kind of annoying me. It's like you have these badass mechanized death robots, but
Yeah.
but we have to sabotage whatever. Like let's actually see these things in action. Like
Yeah, you go
let's.
back to like the Cold War era Metal Gear. I forget off the top of my head what it's called right now, but it had like the corkscrews for feet. So it was like all terrain and stuff. Like
Yeah, the Shagohoff, the Shagohoff.
yeah,
Yeah,
some shit like that. It was some weird the Shago Gosh or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. It was meant
I
to.
think it the Shago Hod.
Yeah, Shago. Yeah. It
Yeah.
was Shago Solid, but it's like a hard. Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Fucking Rex Beta. Like
Pretty much
but
all the Metal Gear Beta, really.
yeah, like it's
Yeah.
just Metal Gear Beta. It's a land dwelling helicopter. Like
To launch nuclear weapons
mhm,
anywhere in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. Makes sense.
sure. Because,
That's basically what they are. Basically, the Metal Gears are basically walking nuclear tanks, basically, that fires nuclear weapons, literally.
the original Nintendo Metal Gear was there a use for the cigarettes?
I think there was, but it's been so long since I played the game, I don't remember.
I
But
think it was for like walking through a laser room.
yeah, I think so. That's the thing about Metal Gear. Like every item has some kind of use. You just gotta find it. You have to find what that use is.
Oh yeah, there you go, Boneyard saying to detect the lasers. Fuck, I wish I knew that 20 years ago. And yes, Boneyard over there. In other words, they can't make the movie 5 hours long, and Kojima is angry.
Like, Kojima, you could have your 5 hour, but it'll have to be like maybe like a trilogy or something. Like
But
calm down.
okay, if you play the first Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation smoothly and watch all the cutscenes, you can do it in about 2 hours. That's the length of a movie.
It's true.
But the thing is, you have to know exactly where to go and what to do the entire time, which kind of ruins the entire like adventure of a movie.
When they call
But
this
The
the cinema,
Irishman was 3.5 hours long. So movies being, over 3 hours is not uncommon. Like look at Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Like the
it's
extended
true.
versions, not the theatrical crappy ones.
Everyone rags on those. I like the theatrical cuts, but well, I guess that's just me.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the Shaggy Goth. And there's an ad. Okay. The Flash. Ezra Miller arrest prompts emergency meeting over DCU future. After Ezra Miller was arrested for disorderly conduct and harassment, a new report says the Warner Brothers held an emergency meeting to discuss pausing Miller's future projects with the company. According to Rolling Stone, Warner Brothers and DC executives held an emergency meeting on March 30th to discuss Miller's future with the studio. While a discussion doesn't appear to have been formalized, one source says the consensus is to, quote, hit pause on any future projects involving Miller, including possible appearances in the DCU. Okay.
Sucks, but it happens.
I mean, people get arrested. You got to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Should have done a background check.
Got one word for you. Background check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Miller's future at WB, especially as part of the DC cinematic universe, is being discussed during a strange time for the company. The Flash has drummed up a lot of excitement with its cast. However, the DCU is in a strange place as Warner Brothers appears to be releasing connected films like The Flash and Aquaman 2 alongside standalone films like The Batman. As of now, The Flash is still on track for its 2023 release date, but there is no news yet of a potential sequel. IGN has reached out to WB Miller representatives for a comment. And that comment is not included in this article, so I guess they're still waiting.
Yeah. Womp, womp, womp.
Just more problems that DC has with their movies and shows and shit.
Yeah, Warner Brothers, really, but yeah. Freaking, I'm telling you, dude, like they don't know what the hell they're doing over there. They're so they're so disorganized.
Yeah. Well. Oh no, an actor was arrested. Can't use him anymore. Morton Downey Jr. No, Iron Man Downey. What? What? Well, here's what you do. You just take all the cameras into Visitation and film a scene where they're in jail. And then you write around them until they're not in jail IRL and you're good to go. Disorderly conduct. What is that? Don't leave town until your fucking court date. Then you get the court date and pay a fine. Like it's disorderly conduct.
Woo.
Is that not just like a misdemeanor? I don't know. Let's talk about Jared Leto taking a shit. DJ, you want to take over this one?
Oh, yes. Jared Leto strikes again. God, dude, this guy. I mean, come on. Dude, like, seriously, I don't think he realized what he's doing. Like, he's not exactly like a super high AAA actor. He's still establishing himself, and he's doing all this bull crap. This guy is sabotaging himself, and I think I don't know, he might be too dumb to realize it. Jared Leto's method acting processes including 45-minute bathroom breaks. Wow.
How does a bathroom break last that long? Even my morning shits are like 15, 20 minutes.
Maybe a trip from Taco Cabana, maybe?
Something.
Golly. Jared Leto is infamous for his wild method approach to acting, and that apparently didn't change much while shooting Morbius. And I thought he was a lot more, well, whatever. In a new interview with Up rocks. Director Daniel confirmed the rumors that Leto's process included limping to the bathroom on crutches to stay in character. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Did this guy actually pretend he was handicapped while in the bathroom when no one could even? Oh my gosh, this guy.
Fucking method actors, dude.
And that's the thing. Like method acting is not bad as long as it's done right. This guy. This,
Like he's acting like he can't break kayfabe or something. Like
even pro wrestlers know when to freaking dial it back. Okay. Jeez. Ask about rumors about. Yeah, okay, yeah. You know what? That's basically what it is. He's literally acting. Oh my god, yeah. I'm done with this. This guy.
I mean, I don't think we need to read much more than the first 2 sentences of the article, honestly.
That's literally it. That's
Like,
literally it. This guy is
oh,
sabotaging his own career and he's too stupid to realize it.
yeah. I mean, okay.
Because if no one wants to work with you, you're gonna have a hard time. Ask Christian Bale after the whole Terminator Salvation debacle. Yeah, Christian
Ew.
Bale does do work, still have work, but holy crap.
Isn't that one of Deadman's favorite Terminators? Just because it's Christian Bale? I love picking on
No,
him. He's not here to defend
no.
himself.
Well, I like I personally like Salvation. I think people crap on it, like give it like too much too much flack, to tell you honest truth. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things. If people don't want to work with you, you're not gonna find much of it. And there's not really that much alternatives. I mean, there's alternatives, but it's like one of those, yeah, you want to make it going, fucking Leto, I swear.
Okay, it's like if you go back, say to the early 2000s, and ask people if they know who 30 Seconds to Mars is, you'd get a lot of people saying, "Oh, heck yeah."
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go back to the early 2000s and ask people, "Hey, have you seen that movie Requiem for a Dream?" They'd probably be like, "The what now? What's it about?" This drug addict always like selling his grandma's TV and shit so he could buy drugs. Who's in it? That dude from 30 Seconds to Mars, that chick from the Labyrinth? No, I've never seen it. So it's like maybe he should stick to music and being an IG model because he sure
Yeah.
does love to post pictures without his shirt on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not gonna lie though, I'm jealous. That dude is fucking proper fit for his age though.
Yeah, it's true.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, like, yeah, it's god dang it, why can't that be me?
It's like, oh, right, because I love chicken nuggets and hamburgers, and there's nothing I could do about it.
It's a shame too. Like he got some goodwill from Zack Snyder's Justice League cut, and yeah, let's piss on that. Oh well, whatever.
Anyway, well, moving on. One of my
It's
actual favorite actors, Bill Skarsgård. Bill Skarsgård has been cast in the lead for the latest reboot of The Crow. Now,
the
that
latest one.
yeah, oh, I mean, come on, dude.
Oh, of course. There's so many epic films, and don't forget the TV
on fucking like what was it, Sci-Fi or some shit?
Oh, so yeah, like that epic TV show that got everybody raving. Like,
oh. I like vaguely, like almost like fever dream status, remember the show of The Crow. I didn't know what I was watching. But,
I didn't know it was The Crow until like the end credits. Like I saw one scene, like it was The Crow. I think it was like in a warehouse talking to this chick, and it went to credits. It's like, oh, it's The Crow. Yeah. That's The Crow.
Yeah, I was changing channels and I saw this dude with face paint talking to somebody in like a graveyard, and somebody tried to shoot him, and he did like. And then I was like, what the hell is this? So I pulled up the TV guide and it said The Crow. I'm like, what? This isn't The Crow.
I know, right? Yeah. You should do better.
Yeah.
You have so much to live for. Revenge is never the answer. That got me laughing my ass off. I was like, oh, I hope Deadman sees this. I want him to hear that. The Crow, the living embodiment of vengeance, or undead embodiment of vengeance itself, saying, vengeance is not the answer.
Oh,
Oh man.
my favorite thing though that I will never forget from the first Crow movie was his fucking joke when he walked into Fun Boy's room. He's like, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Stop me if you've heard this one. Jesus Christ walks into a bar, hands the innkeeper 3 nails and says, "Can you put me up for the night?" Anyway, the Crow reboot has been in works for years and years. Yeah, it's been rebooted like 90,000 times.
Mhm.
And now a new star and director have attached themselves to the project. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Bill Skarsgård, you might know as Pennywise from the It reboot, will star in a new take on The Crow from director Rupert Sanders. Sanders has helmed various action films like Snow White and the Huntsman and Ghost in the Shell. I don't know if this reboot's going to be that good, though. Because one of those movies was actually good.
And the other one was shite.
Exactly. Okay, the journey to get the Crow back on the big screen has been a long one. The first Crow movie based on a comic book by James O'Barr was released in 1994, but an on-set accident led to the death of star Brandon Lee. Yes, because the Lee family is cursed. A sequel was released in 1996, Stairway to Heaven, along with 2 direct DVD sequels in 200. Wow, that was released a long time ago. And 2005. But a proper film reboot hasn't materialized since the 1990s. Yeah, the second one was Stairway to Heaven. The third one was I think was also called Salvation.
City of something, I think.
Yeah, City of Angels.
Is it City of Angels? Probably.
Yeah, and then the fourth one, I don't remember what it was called because I didn't even watch it. It was about some like Native American girl with blue eyes, I think.
Sure.
Blade director Stephen Norrington was attached to the reboot before departing. Corin Hardy was taped as director for the reboot in 2017 with Jason Momoa set to star. But this version too failed to materialize after both left the project.
Yeah, thank goodness. Look, I mean, I got nothing against Jason Momoa personally, but no. Him as the Crow, no.
It's a little much.
Yeah.
It's a little much. Skarsgård and Sanders are the latest to tackle the reboot, and perhaps this time it will stick. After all, the Uncharted movie went through countless directors and stars before finally settling on Tom Holland and director Ruben Fleischer, who successfully brought Nathan Drake to the big screen in 2022. Okay, we know who the Crow is, but for those who don't, the Crow is a supernatural superhero who was resurrected after his death to take vengeance on criminals.
So, yeah, make sure to check those guns this time.
Yeah. That was literally the end of the article. So if you don't know who the Crow is, it was this. Okay.
Oh, yes. But remember, vengeance is not the answer. So says the Crow. Okay. Should we just end it here or try to do like something of music? Because we're at the 2-hour mark now.
All right, let's breeze through the music and then we'll run our promos. Let's go ahead and transition. I just like clicking the buttons. It makes me feel like I have power. All right, we're going to breeze through this. Here we go. And ka-chow. Now I need to flip over to this window over here because I have one monitor. It's a Rolling Stone article, but it appears I can read at least some of it. All right, Glenn Frey's son Deacon departs Eagles after filling in for late father. Okay, Glenn Frey's son Deacon has left the Eagles after playing with the band. His late father co-founded for the past 4.5 years. The Eagles announced the decision April 6th. In a note on their website, Deacon Frey has devoted the past 4.5 years to carrying on his father's legacy, and after some weeks of reflection, he now feels that it's time for him to forge his own path. We understand completely, and we support him in whatever he wishes to pursue in the years ahead. Okay, so Eagles founder's son, 4.5 years in his dad's band, gets tired of it. Makes sense.
No, yeah, I mean, after all, it's like, you know what? People know now. So,
and yeah, like honestly, any human being can only hear or play the song Hotel California so many times.
Yeah, I love Hotel California, but my God. And like, yeah, and when people like started like psychoanalyzing that song from note one
Yeah.
to the final string, I'm like, okay, I am tired. Shut the fuck up, people. Just enjoy the damn song.
Yeah, the other day I was at karaoke and this one chick goes up there and it's her first song of the night, but it's like right before closing almost. And she goes, "All right, guys, I hope you like this one." And everybody's quiet. And she goes, "It's Hotel California." And everybody was still quiet. And then she fucking mutilated it. Like,
Oh
I'm not
man.
a huge fan of the song, but I was sitting there like, look what they did to my boy. Oh.
I got nothing left to give. It's like, yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah. The younger Frey first filled in for his father when the Eagles returned to the stage in 2017, 1 year after Glenn Frey died in 2016. While Deacon continued to play with the band over the next several years, at the start of 22, when the Eagles resumed their Hotel California tour, the group said in a since deleted but widely reported Facebook note that he would be temporarily sidelined due to illness. No further info about his illness was given at the time, nor was it mentioned in the note about Deacon's departure. Okay, so there's that. So for you Eagles fans out there, Frey's son is no longer playing for the Eagles.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And like I said, good on him for I wanted to, carry on for a little while, and his dad. But yeah, I mean, after a while, you just want to forge your own path. You don't want to be like, the guy
Yeah,
just,
like why you
just
want to live in the shadow of your father? He played 4.5 years with his dad's band. He made a name. He showed face.
Mhm.
Do your thing, bud.
Yeah, and he got experience now. It's like now I understand what to do with tours, what not to
Yeah,
do with tours and business. So yeah, I mean, he got what he
yeah.
needs. So yeah, good, good luck,
Mhm,
pal.
mhm. I look forward to Deacon Frey music. I'll actually follow on Amazon, see when he releases stuff.
Hmm.
Next, bitch, I'm a cow. Here's how Doja Cat responded about her retirement from music at the Grammys. Okay, well, if she's retiring from music, that's fine. At least she's not going to sit there and then write a song about, "I'm sorry, I'm rich, stop bothering me." You know?
That's like half the songs these days. I mean, seriously.
It's not typical for an artist with 8 nominations to be asked on the Grammys red carpet about their plans to quit music, but then again, Doja Cat is not a typical musician. And she was asked such a question Sunday, April 3rd, ahead of the ceremony held at MGM Grand Garden Arena. Honestly, her TikToks are funny as hell. Like, she's got money. She's
Hmm.
probably set. Enya does the same thing. Enya retired from music and lives in a fucking castle with her cats and her millions of dollars. Like, what more do you need?
Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Oh my gosh. I wish that was
While
my wife.
while speaking the Entertainment Tonight on the carpet, the subject of her retirement from music came up. You had Twitter ablaze, you had social media ablaze, you had our newsroom ablaze with the news that Doja Cat is quitting music. ET noted that can't happen. It fucking can. You don't control other people's lives. Doja's expression froze briefly as she processed the question. A 5-second long was all she gave in response before artfully changing the subject. "We're here at the Grammys," she said. "It's a great time, and I'm so happy to be here, and thank you guys so much."
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, what the
Fucking
fuck?
evasion level 100, dude. Like,
Seriously. Like, like, what the hell are you even talking about? What the freaking game is about or wars? What the fuck?
yeah. She did, however, assure fans once again that she would indeed be fulfilling her duties as the weekend's tour guest. Right. You made a commitment, you stick to it. That's fine. I
Hmm.
get that. It's gonna happen. She said, "North America, I'm coming." Ugh, if she would look dead into the camera and say, "Grave robber, I'm coming," let me start cooking. The Planet Her artist was also asked about her dream Grammy stage collaboration, which she immediately said is her Say So guest, Nicki Minaj. Well, everybody knows it's Nicki. All the time, it's Nicki, she said. There's new artists too that I probably want to work with later. Doshi is another female rapper who is incredible. The 26-year-old rapper made headlines March 24th after declaring on Twitter that she was quitting music after people criticized her after the cancellation of her set at Paraguay's festival due to flooding. I don't give a fuck anymore. I fucking quit. I can't wait to fucking disappear. I don't need you to believe in me anymore, she wrote at the time. Everything is dead to me. Music is dead. I'm a fucking fool for ever thinking I was made for this fucking nightmare. Unfollow me. And there you go. When people think it is not stressful being a millionaire and just making music, there you go.
Yeah, I get it. You know, like you look at BoJack and all that stuff. I mean, I get it, but like I said, I can't have sympathy. I'm sorry. These people make millions of dollars. Like, if look, if you're really stressed, go to the Bahamas or something. You have the money. Go on vacation and take as long as you want or something.
Yeah, you know, or just fucking quit. Honestly, it's your life.
Yeah, exactly.
People are gonna complain no matter what you do.
Exactly. Like, you have the money. You can do whatever you want to at this point.
Yeah.
You
sit at home and make weird TikToks. Who cares?
Yeah, like literally after a certain point, you're only there because of you.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta check the comment section. I left the buttons up. What superpowers did the crow have? Well, he could heal almost instantaneously.
He was basically indestructible and immortal as long as the crow was still alive. That was literally his weakness.
Yeah, you know, that one like creepy Asian goth chick who totally has like Mama-san vibes figured that shit out. Let's see. He was almost indestructible, had minor psychic abilities. Yes, he could like do the Vulcan mind wave thing.
Oh yeah, and he had animal communications. Don't forget in the sequel, he caused those crows to fly through his body at the villain.
Right, and also he could see through the eyes of the crow too. So he had like a little like Odin power. Okay, what about Trump having a video to start a Kid Rock concert? Not political, just marketing. I mean, it sounds like marketing. It sounds like Kid Rock fans and Trump fans would probably be in similar groups, but we're not going to get into all that.
Yeah, like I haven't paid attention to anything from Kid Rock since maybe like 2004.
But speaking of Doja Cat, she's still in the top 10. This is the last thing we have for today, and then we do our promos. All right, Billboard charts number 1. We have Heat Waves by Glass Animals. I don't think I've ever heard the song. Stay of Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber has remained in position number 2. Big Energy by Latto has moved up to number 3, whereas Super Gremlin by Kodak Black has dropped to 4. Enemy by Imagine Dragons has moved up to number 5. Ghost by Justin Bieber moved down to number 6. ABCDEFU by Gale has dropped to number 7. It's a good song, but it's time for it to start falling anyway. We Don't Talk About Bruno, thank God, is dropped to number 8 on the fucking Billboard charts.
Man, he doesn't talk about you either.
Exactly. That's What I Want by Lil Nas X has dropped down to number 9, and Doja Cat is still in the top 10 with Woman at position number 10. Then the Bad Habits non-fitness Graham Pacer test version is number 11 on the Billboard charts. And that pretty much wraps up our articles for today. So let me open up the merch. All right, Deech, what do you want? Do you want Redbubble or do you want Patreon?
Patreon. It's my own little corner of the pool.
All right. I don't know how he pulls up that cool little like menu. Maybe he just doesn't log in. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, it's cool.
But maybe I could just log out and then find VT Network.
Here's hoping. And also your log is like, this is our password for all to see.
Right? Oh, and I bet he has it in dark mode. That's why it looks so cool. Anyway.
Well, Deadman in dark mode. I mean, that's standard.
Pretty standard. DJ, hit it!
Oh, yes. Yes. Come to our Patreon to please support us. We are down a member, and he will not be missed, but we still can use his money. This is usually cut 3 ways. Now it's just 1/2. We're getting some more money grave. That's right. At patreon.com/VT Network, you could give us more money. That's right. Leave Deadman none because that's all he deserves because he's a freaking dick. Oh, yes. For the $1 a month, you'll be at the first blood tier. That's the very first one, to which you'll have access to a minute with DJ. That is me, to which I will talk about something random for about a minute or less, most likely less, but it's something you can enjoy. Or you'll be privy to Mustard's Marine Mental Minute, to which he'll school you on the facts of life.
Mustard.
Oh, that's right, Mustard. Man, I miss Mustard.
He's been Severance, dude.
Yeah. We love you. We love you, Mustard.
Yeah.
You don't watch this anyway, do you?
He probably doesn't. I guess we'll find out.
I know, right? Maybe. But I apologize. That is Grave Robbers Marine Mental Minute. You will also be a producer on every episode, to which for $1 a month, you want to put that on your resume or whatever, or have you. I produce a podcast. You can do that for $1 a month. $1 a month, you could do that legally.
Yeah, so if you're trying to pick up that chick with the dreadlocks at Starbucks, tell her you produce a podcast.
Yeah. A good one?
I produce a podcast.
Yeah. But if that's not enough to float your boat, you want more and more. We know you always want more. For just $3 a month, you'll be upgraded to the UAV tier, to which you'll have access to all the previous niceties, as well as the post show that releases every Wednesday, to which it is VTN uncensored. Yes, we even do the N-word. Neighbor.
Yes.
Oh, yes. But if you have just 2 more George Washingtons to spare, if you want the deluxe package for $5 a month, you'll be at the Airstrike tier, to which you'll have all the previous, as well as access to the monthly movie roast. You will have your name right out loud at the end of every episode. You'll get stickers each month and be part of a giveaway every 3 months. We don't know how Deadman is handling those stickers because he's been gone for freaking ever. I mean, just saying, just say it. So,
okay, you have a little insider information. I did hear down the grapevine that Deadman has to melt down fresh horses to create the glue that goes on the back of the stickers.
Oh yes,
it's a long process.
Oh yeah, nothing but handmade freshness for our folks.
Yeah.
So if you just want the if you just order the $5 strictly for those stickers, and something happens, you blame Deadman. That should be the target of your wrath, straight up. Being grave, he kidnapped us. We're just along for the ride. I mean,
seriously. That's why we're here, but he's still monitoring from afar.
I know, right? Seriously, like a freaking satellite bitch. Anyway, so yes, even if it's just $1, that's $1 greatly appreciated, for we desperately need it in these trying and uncertain times. That's patreon.com/VT Network. I will say that again for you. That's patreon.com/VT Network. Thank you all.
Yes. And to address Mike Smith's question, where's Dead's working out stuff? Dead's working out stuff, also based off of our season break that we're having, is it's coming. It just has not currently been updated.
Yes.
But it is coming.
Yes. In other words, in translation, that is just another stone in the testament of failure that is Deadman.
Anyway, also, if you don't want
a lot more now that Deadman's not around right now,
because honestly, I don't care about hitting that mute button. I'm pretty much like a, hey, let's just let it raw type thing. All right, but here's a cool thing. If you're not into that whole monthly subscription thing and actually getting, like envelopes in your mailbox because you're tired of your neighbors thinking that you actually are somebody and receive, postal parcels, you can just order, 1 or 2 things as a one-time purchase from vtnetwork.redbubble.com. We've got all kinds of shit. This is one of my new favorite designs. It's a quote from Deadman. It says, "Watch me give a fuck." And not the all-seeing eye, but it's always judging you. One of the cool things about this is you can customize what type of shirt you want to have it on, or other types of media. We'll get into that here in a minute. So if purple's your color, get it, and then watch me give a fuck. Okay, we've got all kinds of things on here. Let's see. Stickers, masks, stickers. Let's see. I don't know how he finds all the alternative media. I think it's at the bottom. I've only ever looked at this website on my phone. I apologize for this, guys. View this. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're going to go back to the Watch Me Give a Fuck. And we will show you what this design looks like on over 74 products. Okay, so available products include hats, mouse pads, long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts. We've even got no sleeve shirts for those people who either don't burn easily or have really high pride of their shoulders. V-neck shirts, we've got laptop skins, we got phone cases, we've got phone cases, we've got phone cases, we've got posters, we've got postcards, we've got wall tapestries, we've got mouse pads, we've got clocks, which I think is perfect for the Watch Me Give a Fuck, because then it's just stuck there on the wall judging you, your guests, your pets, and other family members, and even spiritual entities that choose to enter your domicile. We've got throw pillows. I don't know what a floor pillow is, but that sounds awesome. Okay. Because now when you come home after a really long night of binging VT Network while consuming ethyl alcohol, you can just lay down on the nice cool tiles of your floor on a VT Network floor pillow. But not just throw pillows, we've also got throw blankets. So that way, if you're trying to cast net, I don't know, say that ghost that's been opening all the cabinets in your kitchen and you want to keep better track of it, throw the throw blanket over the top of it. Now it can't hide. Drawstring bags, we've got canvas bags, we got coffee mugs, we've got fucking scarves. So if you want to be fabulous, but also rep your favorite podcast, go to vtnetwork.redbubble.com and order a scarf. We got travel mugs, we got water bottles, okay, zipper pouches. There's all kinds of stuff. Some designs are available on other medias that aren't available for this particular design, but this is the one I chose to single out. We've got really cool things like acrylic cubes with the design behind it. Keep that on your desk at work, so that way if someone, starts pissing you off at work and saying, "Oh, I don't think you're doing that job just right," instead of saying, "Watch me give a fuck," you can throw an acrylic cube that contains the phrase "Watch me give a fuck" directly at them. Not recommended or endorsed by VT Network, but it is a possibility. Also, if you wanted to reach out to us, you can find us on Instagram at VT Network number 2. You can find us on Twitter at VT Network number 2. Facebook, VT Network numero dos. And you can email us. We've got one loyal listener and fan that definitely emails us, and we greatly appreciate the attention because sometimes we feel lonely. And that is vtnetwork84@gmail.com. If you ever want to be in the show or anything like that, hit us up. Send us an email, vtnetwork84@gmail.com, or send us a DM on any of our socials, VT Network number 2, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also, a caveat that Deadman was hoping I forgot for the Redbubble. If you order $7 or more worth of items from Redbubble, send us a screenshot of your receipt to our email, vtnetwork84@gmail.com, and also a link to a video that you can use that you think is just gross enough to make Deadman puke on camera. But with that being said, we're going to shut everything down and head to the post show. Say goodnight, DJ.
Good night, DJ.